Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. And we have our little apartments all set up, and I did notice one strange quirk. Apparently when I was turning these into slabs, I slabbed this here, so they aren't quite airtight. Anyway, that's gonna be fun. But today, I want to mess with elevators. So let's see here. Let's grab us an elevator bottom. And stick that here. And let's grab an elevator landing. Load that. And we're going to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, and an elevator top. I'm thinking like 5 layers of elevator, or 5 levels of for the station. So that would be 4 levels of apartment buildings, 4 levels of apartments, and then a ground level with like office and maintenance and things like that. And this will be the main elevator. So I would like to make this a template because I'm forever elevatoring. I want a better elevator, not just a template or pre-templated elevator pieces. I mean, I want the whole elevator templated. So what we're going to do is we're going to make one of these, and we're going to tackle a problem. And this is going to be dumb of me to try to tackle it on live here, on recording. See, that should go up and down. All right. Now let's grab everything and run this here. With that block, and there we go. Then there we go. So now, except that is not at all what I want. Scratch that. All right. See, this is the problem we're going to have. I want this to be all, if I hit this button, I want the elevator to come up to this floor. So that one should be fairly simple, and the bottom one should be very simple. The others are going to be less so. And also, how are we going to do the buttons for the floors? See, these are all things that I haven't really thought of, and we're just going to work on the fly. So, while we're flying, let's just make sure we have these so you can actually hit these buttons from the inside. And is also that something I want? So, what we might do, 4, 5, is, come on, work with me. 5, there we go. Is we might, oops, I'm on a station. Make this too wide. Not too wide as an excessively wide. I mean, it's not too wide, but it's 2 units wide. And use this for logic on the side. There we go. That's probably a better way, and have each logic unit here, and this whole elevator shaft probably put like a ladder or something in it. So maintenance ladder. I like that idea. Okay. So this one's going to be easy. This is going to come down, and actually, while we are doing this, let's do this. Activation, I don't want it tied to anything. We'll just set these here. And there. No, it's going to be there. All right. There. All right. Okay, we're working on it. We're working on it. And then some knots for everybody. What on earth are you doing? I'm telling this this is going to tell me whether or not the elevator platform is on a particular floor. See, we want this going down, and we're going to hit U, admin, LF5, admin load, spawn dock. So as it goes down, it should, yep, those should light up. Ding. Ding. And ding. And these will control these guys. But I want that to be Plex and glass door. All right. And these are going to be the basic elevators. So when, all right, let me copy this, then I'll talk. All right, now we'll talk. So when the elevator is at a particular floor, it opens the door. All right. And let's, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm unpasting that. So let's see here. Let's send it back up. Oh, that. Oh, I didn't cycle my logic. That's why it's not, the doors aren't opening and closing, because I didn't cycle my logic properly. And I also did not. Well, it also helps if you attach them to something. All right, now we should be able to hit this button. Always test your logic, because you've done something dumb. All right, always test my logic, because I've definitely done something dumb. All right, and that is moving like at the speed of a sloth. A not particularly quick sloth at that. So we're going to stick a rail speed controller here. And it's just going to control all these. I also want to poke a hole here. And add that. Why are you adding that? Because that is going to tell me whether or not the elevator is moving down or up. So that's in the up position. And I hit the button. Actually, that didn't do anything. And you hit the button. It's in the up. Hit the button. I can clearly see it's moving down. No, I guess that doesn't really have a benefit with a 5 level, but whatever. Now this one's going to be the easiest. Because we're going to tie this to... This is going to be the easiest because it's when we call, it's just going to come straight down. So this is the call button. You know what? We don't really need the inside buttons here because these are just call buttons. They aren't send buttons. So we just need them to be accessible from the outside. Cool. So if this is just a call button, we're going to do, there is a small button here. If it's just a call button, just gonna wire that and we're just gonna tell it, right, we're gonna say and an and. Why are we saying and an and? And oh nope, I wanted button or a small activator. That was it. Hold up, brain, work with me. I wanted small activators here. So I have wireless logic. So I have an and here. No. An and here. And run that into this one. Then this, we're gonna have it a button up top. Come on, button up top. Oops, if I can see it. And then this button's gonna fire to that. All right, so did I do the wrong one? Oh. Yeah. Why is that not firing? That should fire because that signal and that signal is going into that and. All right, so let's get rid of that and put it back there, and that goes there. Oh, dummy. Not firing because you wired it wrong. And that shouldn't fire anymore because it's... There we go. So what have you done? Well, what I have done is I've set this up so when you press the call button, we're going to pop that out and we're going to move this to that. There we go. We're just going to wire that directly. So when you press the call button, it fires this, or it sends true to this and this not saying, the not is saying that the elevator's up, going up. It's going to say, hey, the elevator's going up and you press the call button. Except I didn't rewire that. So now, oh, no. The elevator's going up and you press the call. Oh, good grief. Don't want that one there. I want that one. There you go. Because I want it to be up and I press call means that it needs to come down. There we go. All right. So it should be moving in a downward position. Awesome. Okay. Now what do I need to do? So now this doesn't do anything. Now I need to figure out a system to tell it which floor to go to. There's a number of ways we can do this. We could do a display and do display and say enter floor. That is, I have caps locks on. Enter floor, and you just press a button and it does stuff and things. Or we could have 5 buttons telling it which floor. Well, you'd only need 4 buttons because you don't really need to get to this floor from that. But you know what? I think I like the display module. Enter floor. 1 through 5. So if you enter floor 1, it doesn't matter because we're at floor 1. You know what? I want that on the other side. Let's just come here and do this to all these. Just gonna get this all nice and set up. All right. And probably ooh, that's gonna be flush, isn't it? Yeah. So if I have what I'm saying is if I have a button here, I know this isn't a button, but it doesn't matter. And I tell it to move up, it's gonna get caught on the button. I guess I could do it so it just pulls everything naturally. Enter 4, 1, 5. All right. So you'd have to come here, you press 1. All right. Then you want it to hit cancel, you do okay. Then I would have a process to do some watch it, process it, and do it right. Probably not the way well, no, I don't know yet. I'm still contemplating it. So do I do a clock or do I do a button? Because I could do another button here. You enter the no, let's get fancy with it. Let's do a clock. But that sounds like it's going to be a venture for next time. When we get our data entry system, we'll need a clock and sensors and all that jazz. This is going to be a fancy elevator. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I will dig you cats later.